So over the past few years, I've witnessed the average brain cell count of human beings rapidly decrease. This downward spiral most visible on social media. People proudly displaying their near ape-like intelligence while they grovel on their knees for likes and validation. Literally saying anything or believing anything to feel special or superior to others. It's now common to see people label others as the P word for liking fictional characters. Hell, even for simply using an anime girl profile picture. And we all know the 500-year-old lolly vampire meme that consistently rustles some jimmies, but now we've entered a new frontier of internet hysteria. We're now at a point where the P word has been so watered down from its true meaning that even liking canonically adult anime characters can land you under this very serious label. I've seen this happen more and more recently, but what we're looking at is just another example of this insane logic. Liking the character Tatsumaki from One Punch Man makes you a P word, even though she is 29 years old. So even if you're being ignorant enough to throw around that word at people for liking fictional characters, how can anyone say that about a character that is 29 years old? People like this, and there's lots of them, are so detached from reality and common sense that they can't even grasp the existence of not only petite anime characters, but also petite human females for that matter. Twitter brain rot is real, and it's gotten so out of hand at this point that only a few days ago I saw an entire thread about how the new Samsung virtual assistant is canonically 14 years old. Canonically based on what? The manga? It's just a character made up by Samsung to sell more phones and plans. And do you really think a company would make a character like that and make it 14? Also ignoring the fact that she looks like an adult by pretty much any reasonable set of standards. And of course, when pressed to provide proof that she was 14, they get hit with the "look it up for yourself" bot response, which essentially means they made it up. But the crazy thing is, people still buy it. That's how we end up with opinions like we're seeing in today's video. Not exactly sure how much lower we can slide down this totem pole of stupidity. There has to be a critical mass at some point. What that looks like, honestly, I have no idea. But being so blinded by your disliking of a certain thing like anime, or if we're being honest, your attempt for clout on the internet that your brain can no longer comprehend even basic logic, is when it becomes a real problem. And let's face it, we've all been in one of those conversations where you're so invested in your own opinion, and when you realize you might be wrong, you keep pushing forward out of pride, backing an opinion you might believe yourself now to be wrong. It's like that, but don't feel bad because you never said liking a 29-year-old fictional character is the equivalent of being a real-life predator. It makes no sense. I always say we shouldn't be surprised by these things, but I can't help it sometimes. People are so wild. But that's enough headaches for one day. I'll see you guys next time.